to Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Hackley is preparing himself for yet another fantastic show. You know, we switched over to Vimeo, so we get a little better quality and a little better view and all that stuff. So,
nice.
And actually, our view counts have gone up since we switched over to Vimeo than we have. Then it goes over to YouTube after that. So people who are subscribed to YouTube still get to see. It's a nice new platform. I would like to start things off today with some commentary.
Go ahead.
If I may. Generally, we reserve this time for whatever's on your mind because you're basically the Aristotle of our time.
Yeah, I kind of am.
You've got so much to add and all that stuff. But
absolutely.
So last night, Tuesday night, right? I did my part for society. I went down to the jail and did our reading program. And I come home. And I had to fax something to a guy, so I ran down here and faxed it, and I went back upstairs. And Cindy's one of these television viewers that just turns the TV on, and whatever's on, that's what stays on. She doesn't really pick.
She won't flip?
Well, not really. I mean, okay, so the first thing she says, she goes, I don't know what this is, but this sucks. And I'm like...
But she won't change it.
Yeah, okay, well, unless there's a game on, she'll change it to a baseball game or something like that.
Right.
But she just, she's got stuff to do, right? So she just wants noise on.
She's busy.
Excuse me. So I sit down and I'm like, all right, what is she complaining about? What sucks and what's on TV? The American Music Awards are on last night. And dude, have I been off this planet for the last 25 years? Because I have no idea who any of these people are.
I don't either.
The show sucks. The music is absolute garbage. And one dude comes out on stage to give out an award, and he looks so stoned he can hardly stand up. He's like, yeah, man, there's a nominee here, man. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell's going on here?
Who watches award shows anymore?
Well,
what's
people
the
that
point?
don't change the channel, apparently.
Oh, God.
It was so bad I left it on for 20 minutes just to see. I knew one person, Jennifer Lopez. Other than that, I didn't recognize. And then Carrie Underwood.
She's a fossil by today's music standards.
Right. Carrie Underwood was on. They gave her some award.
Okay.
And then they go into a commercial break and they're like, we're going to have a great tribute to Aretha Franklin. And I'm thinking to myself, nobody at this show knows who Aretha Franklin is.
Right. There's
nobody.
Who?
Nobody.
Who's that?
What is this? Isn't that the award show that Dick Clark started?
I want to say yes, but I'm not 100%.
He's got to be rolling over his grave.
I've never been, people find this strange. I've never been a huge music fan. I like music, but it's not as ingrained in me as it is in a lot of people. But I remember as a kid loving the American Music Awards. Like that was one of the shows you stayed up to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
And now, and maybe, it could be that we're just old. That could be it. I'm not beyond saying I just don't get it. Maybe I don't get it. And I'm comfortable saying I don't get it and I don't like it. I'm good with that.
I'm literally sitting there looking at this thing like I'm watching a car accident.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but it just seems dumb to me. All of it just seems dumb.
One kid's up there doing some rap thing about all the changes he's been through, and this changed me and that changed me and blah blah blah. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm sitting there, I'm going, well, you're 23. What do you know about changes?
What do you know about anything when you're 23? I remember being 23, and I distinctly remember stumbling home from the bar one night in Kalamazoo, Bourbon Street in Kalamazoo, going back to my imitation apartment about 2:00 in the morning, and I still had that buzz on, and I was 23.
Yep.
And thinking, God, this is so much fun, and at the same time going, wow, I just don't know anything yet.
Oh.
I am not any. I'm like, but this is a fun time in my life where I'm stupid and I know I'm stupid, and I'm going to college and I'm learning mostly meaningless crap.
This guy's trying to be deep in his lyrics.
It was a great time. But 23, you don't. But you haven't lived anything yet.
Nothing.
You haven't done anything yet. You're stupid. You're just dumb. And it's okay, but don't pretend you've got some that you have a grasp on something the rest of us don't, because you're not even close yet.
I know.
You're not even scratching the surface. You're not even halfway there.
It's bad. It's bad when you're watching something on network television and you're thinking, boy, I wish somebody'd throw a flaming bag of poop up on my porch so I can go out and stamp on it. That would be more fun.
Oh, God.
and then, where's the surprise appearance from Kiss? Don't you get one of those in every show?
Yeah, don't you? Isn't
Nothing.
Aerosmith supposed to,
You'd think.
or Van Halen? I don't know.
Yeah, look at
Then it'd be like, who are those guys? What? Huh? They're so loud.
Oh, man.
All right.
Maybe I'm outdated. I don't know.
We might be. We might both be missing the boat. I'm comfortable with that. I'm fine with saying, I don't get it and I don't care.
There you go. Well, thank you, American Music Awards, for showing me that I know nothing anymore.
Nice.
What do you got?
All right, let's get into it. Hurricane Michael could be the strongest to hit the U.S. this year. Michael has strengthened to a Category 4 storm, is expected to make landfall sometime this afternoon around the Florida Panhandle. Maximum sustained winds could be over 140 miles per hour.
Oof.
So meteorologists' prayers have been answered.
Yes.
This looks like it's going to be nasty. Now, the one positive note that every person who knows anything about the weather seems to be touting, it's a really fast-moving storm, which means flooding wouldn't be as bad as, say, if it was a Category 2 or 3, where it's moving slow and it just sticks around and just keeps dumping rain over and over again. But could be pretty nasty. So if you got the family, friends, relatives, loved ones, even those you maybe just kind of like a lot, hopefully they're safe. And
I'll say this too, as far as the positives go. Later today, we'll see Facebook flooded with the video of that guy standing there, the mullet with the American flag in the wind. Yeah. Can't wait for that.
That's awesome. Woo! Shotgun cornbread. Yip, yip, hellfire. All right.
Who doesn't love that one? 500 times a day.
All right. Nikki Haley resigning as the U.S. ambassador to the UN. Haley will leave her post at the end of the year. President Trump is expected to announce her successor in a few weeks. Former Deputy National Security Advisor Dina, I believe it's Pantel, I can't read my writing there, is said to be at the top of the list. She's going to have some big heels to fill there. Yeah. Nikki Haley had the biggest balls of anybody at the UN. Whether it was Syria, North Korea, she was a beast. And whether you're Republican or Democrat, that's when somebody is really, really good.
Yep.
Is when even the opposing party, like whatever criticism they have, is really kind of tepid. It's not real criticism. They don't really come hard charging. So that's when okay, this person is on another level. And this is the right time to get out, because she made a lot of noise. She really got her name out there, and she's poised for a presidential run at some point, whether it's if Trump decides not to run, if he gets impeached, if he gets removed. That's not likely, but there's a possibility he doesn't run in 2020, or it's 2024. And on the right, you got Nikki Haley. On the left, you got a guy like Cory Booker, who's a rising star for the Democrats, and that could be an awesome contest, and definitely a step up from the last election if that's the case. So we'll wait and see. But man, that chick is tough, and we'll see.
I actually have met her.
Yeah.
And Darlington, was doing that summer in NASCAR. That year I worked at NASCAR. We were in Darlington, and you're just milling around the pits, and next thing you know, it's like, here comes the governor of South Carolina, and you're standing there making idle chit chat with Nikki Haley, and then I went home that night and I wrote about it on Facebook. I said, wow, what a day. I met Richard Petty, I met Nikki Haley, and and then some guy comments, he goes, how about that? A governor, a king, and a mayor all together.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm going to tell you this, I think, and I feel the same way about Cory Booker on the left. They will both, I believe, eventually one day be president of the United States. I think they're both eventually going to be president. I think she will be the first woman, and he will be the second black guy. So
how about that?
There you go.
Well,
we're gonna all the glass ceilings are shattered now.
And good enough. Good.
Eventually. Good. And like I said, and this is, I mean, no, whether you're talking, man or woman, those are two rising stars. So
Yep.
we shall see.
We shall see.
Voters in Muskegon. Hey, speaking of politics, voters in Muskegon going to have a chance to hear from the candidates during a round of debates at Hackley Park. The debate scheduled from 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday. 34 state candidates. Okay, get your bell ready because I'm going to butcher half of these names. John Bumstead, Max Rieski. Rixey, okay. And Papi Ciaz Hernandez.
Papi Ciaz Hernandez.
Ciaz, okay. No, it's Ciaz.
No, it's Ciaz. I know Papi.
91st representative candidates Greg Van Workum and Tanya Cabala.
Tanya Cabala.
You ran against her. Tanya? It's not Tanya.
It's Tanya. Yep.
How'd you lose to somebody who spells her name wrong? It's Tanya. And 92nd reps Terry Sabo and Gail Sabo and Eichhorst. Is it Eichhorst?
Oh, wow, you got that one right.
Yes! Saved it. Half of it was I couldn't read my writing. The other half is, man, these people just got to have normal names.
I know. Blame the candidates. Perfect.
Absolutely. What the hell? Change it for TV and radio and media purposes. All right, sports. It was the Red Sox knocking off the Yankees 4-3. They win that series 3-2. They'll take on the Astros, defending champs in the American League Championship Series. That's sports.
And don't forget Saturday. Oh, we've got the word out around town that Dave Hackley is coming Saturday to the Lumberjacks game.
I am going to be in Muskegon. I will
buy him free
out.
Drinks.
Look. I'm not going to say do it. I'm not going to say don't.
Don't give the panhandling TV personality free drinks.
It's
period.
Not panhandling. I just
standing there like this.
I may be at a few of the watering holes.
Mm-hmm.
If you elbow, hey, I know you from this, that. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm a little parched. You thirsty?
Booch.
A little thirsty.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.